Now, how does it work when we're talking about function notation into an equation? So it's asking us here, when x is -3, what is the value? So essentially, all this means is that we're going to replace wherever we see an x, we're going to replace it with that -3. So then we follow our order of operation, -1/3 times -3. If we multiply that, that's -1 times -3, which is +3, and then 3 times 1 on the bottom, which is 3 as well. 3 over 3, which is the same thing as saying 3 divided by 3, simplifies to 1 minus 5, which ends up giving us -4. So when f of -3, when x is equal to -3, our answer is -4. And with this situation, we know what the equation is, so we're able to plug in x wherever we see the x value. So let's try for b and f of 2. Everywhere we see an x, we're going to replace a 2. So 3x squared becomes 3 and then 2 squared. And 2x becomes 2 times 2 minus 2. So our order of operations tells us that we're going to do exponents first. So that's 2 squared becomes 3 times 4. And then we have 3 times 4. We're going to multiply from left to right. 3 times 4, which is 12. And then -2 times 2 is -4. And then we just subtract from left to right. 12 minus 4 minus 2 will end up at 6. So when x is equal to 2 for this function in specific, our answer is 6. And finally, for this last one, we have -3 minus x in the absolute value. So let's go ahead and do f of 0. -3 minus, instead of x, it's going to be 0 inside the absolute value. Now, -3 minus 0 just becomes -3. Nothing happens. And when we take the absolute value of a number, it goes from a negative into a positive.